There was a man named David. He had dreams, but his mornings were a disaster, hitting snooze, waking up late, rushing through life, and wondering why he never got ahead. Then one day he met an old mentor, a man who had built an empire from nothing. The mentor asked him one simple question: how you start your day is how you start your life. So tell me, David, are you in control? Or are you just running in circles? David had no answer. That night, he set his alarm for 5 a.m. And for the first time, he woke up with purpose. He planned his day. He exercised. He meditated. He worked before the world even opened its eyes. Months passed, and everything changed. His mindset sharpened. His productivity skyrocketed. His goals became reality. Why? Because he took control of his mornings, and in doing so, he took control of his life. There are two types of people in this world: those who control their mornings and those who let their mornings control them. The question is, which one are you? The battle for success is won before the sun rises. While the world sleeps, warriors rise. Champions don't wait for opportunity, they create IT. If you want to change your life, start by changing how you wake up. The power of the first hour, how your first hour shapes your entire day. The first hour of your morning is not just the beginning of a new day, it is the foundation of your success. The way you spend this crucial hour determines the momentum you carry into the rest of your day. High achievers don't wake up and mindlessly scroll through their phones or rush into chaos. They start their mornings with purpose, clarity, and discipline. They understand that the first decisions they make set the tone for everything that follows. If you wake up with intention, you take control of your destiny. If you wake up in distraction, you hand over control to the world. The most successful people in history, from Elon Musk to Oprah Winfrey, have one thing in common: they prioritize their mornings. They don't leave their first hour to chance. Instead, they use it to focus on their goals, nourish their minds, and strengthen their bodies. Whether it's through meditation, reading, exercising, or strategic planning, they ensure that their first hour fuels their ambitions. This is not just a routine. It's a winning formula that separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. Think of the first hour as the architect of your mindset. If you begin your day in stress, you carry that stress into every conversation, every decision, and every challenge. But if you start your day in control, calm, focused, and prepared, you approach life with power and precision. Your brain operates at its highest efficiency in the morning, making it the best time to absorb knowledge, plan strategies, and work on your biggest priorities. When you master this 1 hour, you no longer react to life, you design it. The difference between success and mediocrity is often found in what happens before the world wakes up. While others hit snooze, the greats are already taking action. They are setting their intentions, visualizing their future, and building the discipline needed to dominate their fields. This is why the most accomplished leaders, entrepreneurs, and visionaries swear by the power of an intentional morning. They don't wait for inspiration, they create it by winning their first hour. If you want to transform your life, start by transforming your mornings. Stop waking up like a servant to your circumstances, wake up like a master of your fate. Use your first hour to focus, grow, and take charge of your life. Success is not built in a day, but it is built every day, starting with the first 60 minutes. Those who control their mornings control their futures. The question is, will you be one of them? Second is discipline over comfort. Why waking up early is a test of self-mastery. Success is not built on comfort. It is forged through discipline. Waking up early is not just about setting an alarm, it is about setting a standard for your life. It is a battle between your desires and your destiny, between the temporary comfort of sleep and the permanent satisfaction of progress. Champions do not choose what is easy, they choose what is necessary. The weak listen to their feelings, but the strong listen to their purpose. Every morning when that alarm goes off, you face a decision. Do you rise like a warrior, or do you retreat into weakness? The moment you hit the snooze button, you are not just delaying your morning, you're delaying your greatness. It is in these small, seemingly insignificant choices that your future is determined. The world's most successful people, from CEOs to elite athletes, understand that discipline is the ultimate separator. They do not wake up early because it is easy. They wake up early because they refuse to let laziness dictate their lives. They know that success demands sacrifice, and that sacrifice begins with dominating your mornings. Discipline is a muscle, And like any muscle, it grows through repetition and resistance. The more you train yourself to rise when you don't feel like it, the stronger your willpower becomes. It is easy to stay in bed, to justify 5 more minutes, to choose momentary comfort over long-term success. But every time you resist that temptation, you prove to yourself that you are in control, not your excuses, not your comfort you. Those who master their mornings master their minds, and those who master their minds master everything. The difference between winners and losers is not intelligence or talent. It is the ability to push past feelings and act with discipline. While others are sleeping, the greats are already working, strategizing, and building momentum. They know that the world does not reward those who wait for motivation. It rewards those who take action despite the lack of it. The greatest enemy of success is comfort, and waking up early is the first battle you must win every single day. If you want to change your life, start by changing how you wake up. Stop waiting for the right mood, the right energy, the right moment. The right moment is now. Discipline is not a one-time choice, it is a daily war against weakness. The question is, will you surrender to comfort, or will you rise with power? The choice is yours. Third is mental clarity, focus. How early mornings boost creativity and productivity. The early morning is the most powerful time of the day, not because of the silence, but because of the clarity it brings. Before the distractions of the world flood your mind, before the demands of life pull you in 100 directions, you have a moment of pure focus. This is when your mind is at its sharpest, your creativity at its peak, and your ability to think deeply is unmatched. Successful people understand this. They don't waste their mornings scrolling through meaningless notifications or drowning in distractions. They use this sacred time to strategize, to plan, and to create. When you wake up early, you reclaim control over your thoughts. You give yourself the space to reflect, to organize your priorities, and to think with precision. Most people wake up already playing defense, reacting to emails, rushing through breakfast, stressing about what's ahead. But the greats wake up and play offense. They move with intention, not desperation. They set the tone for the day instead of letting the day set the tone for them. If you don't take charge of your morning, someone else will. And if you let the world dictate your time, you will always be one step behind. Science backs this up. Studies show that the brain operates at peak cognitive function in the early hours of the morning. This is when problem-solving skills, decision-making ability, and creative thinking are at their highest. It's no coincidence that some of history's greatest minds, Leonardo da Vinci, Benjamin Franklin, and Tim Cook, used their mornings to do their most important work. They understood that success is not found in busyness, it is found in focused action. And the best time to harness that focus is before the noise of the world clouds your judgment. The world is full of distractions, and in today's digital age, it's easy to drown in them. But when you wake up early, you give yourself the gift of undisturbed time. No emails, no phone calls, no interruptions, just you and your vision. This is when you write, when you strategize, when you build a foundation for something greater. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not intelligence, it is the ability to control their focus. And the best way to master your focus is by taking ownership of your mornings. If you want to be productive, if you want to create, if you want to operate at a higher level, wake up early and use that time wisely. Don't waste your mental clarity on distractions. Don't allow the world to steal your greatness before you've even had the chance to unleash it. Your mornings are the launch pad to your success. Use them well, and you will not just start the day strong, you will start life strong. Fourth is beat the world to the day while others sleep. You grow. Success does not belong to those who wait, it belongs to those who take action before the rest of the world even wakes up. The early hours of the morning are a battlefield, and only the disciplined emerge victorious. While the average person is lost in sleep, the relentless are already ahead, sharpening their skills, planning their moves, and setting the foundation for their future. Every second wasted in bed is a second lost in the pursuit of greatness. The question is, will you be the one who wakes up and takes control, or will you be the one who sleeps through opportunity? The world is designed to distract you. The moment you wake up late, you're already behind, rushing through the morning, reacting instead of acting, surviving instead of thriving. But those who wake up early take command of their time. They move with purpose, not panic. They control their mornings instead of letting the morning control them. When you wake up before the world, you eliminate the chaos, the noise, and the interruptions. You create a space where you can think, plan, and execute with absolute focus. That is where the real advantage lies. Look at the most successful people on this planet. CEOs, athletes, entrepreneurs, visionaries, they don't waste the morning. They don't sleep through their potential. They rise before the competition, before the emails, before the demands. They don't need an alarm clock, their purpose wakes them up. While others are lost in dreams, they are out there building their dreams. The world does not reward those who wake up last. It rewards those who wake up first, ready to seize every second with unshakable determination. Every morning is a new opportunity to get ahead. It is a head start on the world, a chance to build momentum before distractions creep in. The earlier you wake up, the more time you have to invest in yourself, whether that means reading, working out, strategizing, or honing your craft. The early hours are when the elite are made. Champions don't start their day at the same time as the average. They start earlier, they move smarter, and they push harder, because they know that every morning a race begins and only those who are prepared will win it. So the choice is yours. Will you wake up early and claim your greatness? Or will you let another day slip through your fingers? Will you rise before the sun and create the future you desire? Or will you let life dictate your path? Winners don't wait. Winners don't sleep in. Winners beat the world to the day. And if you want to be a winner, you already know what you have to do. Wake up. Get up. And take what's yours. Fifth, follow the morning routines of legends. Learn from the great success leaves clues. And if you want to achieve greatness, you must study those who have already mastered the game. The most powerful and influential figures in history didn't start their days in chaos. They had structured, intentional routines that set the foundation for their dominance. From world-class entrepreneurs to elite athletes, they all understood one fundamental truth. How you start your morning determines how you live your life. They didn't leave their first hours to chance. They crafted routines that fueled their minds, strengthened their bodies, and sharpened their focus. If you want to rise to their level, you must learn from their discipline. Take Elon Musk, a man who is revolutionizing multiple industries at once. He doesn't wake up scrolling through social media or wasting time on distractions. His mornings begin with deep focus on critical decision-making, tackling the hardest problems first before the world even catches up. Then there's Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, who starts his day before 4 a.m., reading customer feedback and strategizing how to improve his company's performance. These aren't habits of the average, these are habits of the exceptional. Their discipline is not an accident. It is a calculated choice to dominate every day before the world even wakes up. Athletes like Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan treated their mornings as sacred training grounds. Kobe was famous for his 4 a.m. workouts. While his competitors were sleeping, he was in the gym, putting in the work. He knew that every extra hour spent in practice gave him an edge that no one could match. Champions are made in the hours no one else sees. They train, they plan, they push themselves when no one is watching. They don't wake up hoping for success, they wake up preparing for it. The same pattern exists across all high achievers. Benjamin Franklin, one of the greatest minds in history, had a strict morning routine of planning his goals, reading, and setting a purpose for the day. Oprah Winfrey begins her mornings with meditation and gratitude, setting her mind in a state of clarity and abundance. The best investors, artists, leaders, and innovators don't leave their mornings up to fate. They design them with precision, because they know that the first few hours dictate their productivity, their mindset, and ultimately their legacy. So what's stopping you? If the greatest minds on the planet dedicate their mornings to discipline and mastery, why would you waste yours? If you want success, you don't have to reinvent the wheel, you just have to follow the blueprint. Study the legends, implement their habits, and make their discipline your own. Wake up early. Move with purpose. Train your mind. Strengthen your body. Plan your success. Because the road to greatness is already paved, you just need to walk it. Sixth is train your mind to defeat the snooze button. When the first battle of the day, the first decision you make in the morning defines your strength. The moment your alarm goes off, you are faced with a choice: rise with power or surrender to weakness. Hitting the snooze button may seem harmless, but it is the first defeat of the day. It tells your mind that comfort is more important than commitment, that delaying action is acceptable, that your goals can wait. And when you start your day with hesitation, that hesitation follows you into everything else: your work, your discipline, your dreams. Champions don't snooze. Champions rise. The snooze button is not just a habit, it is a mentality of procrastination. It conditions your brain to delay responsibility, to avoid discomfort, to settle for excuses. And the worst part, the more you hit snooze, the easier it becomes to quit on yourself in bigger areas of life. The greatest minds in history didn't build empires by choosing 5 more minutes of sleep. They built legacies because they trained themselves to act when it was hard, to move when it was uncomfortable, and to rise when others stayed down. If you can conquer the first battle of the day, you set a powerful standard for everything else. Waking up immediately without hesitation is a message to yourself: I am in control. I command my actions. I do not negotiate with laziness. When you start the day with discipline, that discipline spreads into your work, your habits, and your mindset. Your body may resist, your mind may beg for comfort, but every time you defeat that urge, you reinforce your ability to take charge of your destiny. Think about the difference. One person wakes up and owns the morning. They exercise, they plan, they take action while the world is asleep. Another person wakes up late, drags through their routine, and spends the rest of the day trying to catch up. Who wins in the long run? The one who trains their mind to attack the morning, not avoid it. Success is not about talent, it is about the small, relentless victories that shape your discipline, starting with the first moment you open your eyes. So ask yourself, who do you want to be? The person who controls the morning, or the person controlled by it? The one who rises with power, or the one who falls to weakness? Stop giving in to comfort. Stop letting the snooze button steal your potential. When the alarm rings, get up like a warrior, like a leader, like someone who is hungry for greatness. Because if you can win the first battle of the day, you can win anything. 7th is plan your life before it plans you. Control your destiny, or be controlled. Success does not happen by accident. It is engineered through strategy, discipline, and vision. If you do not take control of your life, the world will do it for you. Distractions, obligations, and other people's demands will consume your time, leaving you with nothing but regret. Winners don't wait for life to hand them a plan, they create one. Every second without direction is a second wasted. You either decide your future, or you let the chaos of life decide it for you. The difference between the successful and the mediocre is simple. One plans their life, the other reacts to it. Look around, most people wake up with no clear purpose. They start their day checking notifications, reacting to emails, and letting distractions dictate their priorities. But high achievers move differently. They wake up with a mission, knowing exactly what they need to do to move forward. They set their goals before the world sets them for them. If you don't create your own vision, you will become part of someone else's. A powerful morning routine is the foundation of a disciplined life. Before checking your phone, before diving into tasks, you must establish your focus. Take time to define your priorities. Write down your goals. Visualize success. The strongest individuals don't let life push them around. They attack each day with precision. They have a game plan before distractions even have a chance to creep in. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Think of the greatest minds in history. They didn't leave their future to chance. They mapped out their vision, broke it down into steps, and executed it relentlessly. Whether it was Steve Jobs designing Apple's future or Muhammad Ali training before sunrise, greatness was never random, it was calculated. And that same level of intention must exist in your life. You cannot afford to drift aimlessly, hoping success will find you. You must claim it before it slips away. So ask yourself, who is in control? Are you leading your life, or are you being led by distractions? Are you designing your future, or are you hoping things just work out? The truth is, no one is coming to save you. No one will hand you success. You either take charge of your life or watch it pass you by. Plan your goals. Define your purpose. Set your priorities. Because if you don't take control, lying it will, and it won't be in your favor. 8th is master your mind. Shape your reality before the world does. Your mind is your greatest weapon. But if you don't train it, it will become your greatest enemy. Everything you do, everything you achieve, starts in your mind first. If you wake up and fill your head with negativity, doubts, and distractions, your day will follow that pattern. But if you take control, if you meditate, visualize success, and affirm your greatness, you reprogram your mind for victory. The most powerful people in the world don't let the world dictate their thoughts. They dominate their mindset before the world has a chance to influence it. Meditation is not just about relaxation, it is about mastery of focus. It sharpens your ability to stay calm under pressure, to silence the noise, and to command your thoughts. In a world filled with chaos, the ability to control your mind is a superpower. Champions meditate because they understand that a distracted mind is a weak mind. They refuse to let stress, anxiety, or outside noise steal their power. They create space in their mind for clarity, precision, and relentless execution. Visualization is the secret weapon of every high achiever. Before a champion wins, they see themselves winning. Before a leader changes the world, they see their vision in their mind first. Muhammad Ali didn't just fight, he saw himself victorious long before he stepped into the ring. Elon Musk didn't just build Tesla, he visualized a world where his vision came to life. If you can see it in your mind, you can bring it into reality. But if you allow your thoughts to be weak, your actions will follow. Affirmations are your battle cry. The words you speak to yourself either build you up or tear you down. If you constantly tell yourself you're tired, weak, or incapable, your mind will believe it. But when you affirm your strength, your intelligence, your unstoppable nature, you activate the power within you. Speak with confidence. Declare your success. Tell yourself every morning, I am powerful. I am disciplined. I am unstoppable. Because the world will try to break you, but if your mind is unshakable, nothing can stop you. So what will you choose? Will you let your mind run on autopilot, controlled by fear and distractions? Or will you take command and program it for greatness? The choice is yours. Meditate to control your focus. Visualize to create your future. Affirm to build unshakable belief, because the mind you master in the morning will determine the life you live forever. Own your mind, own your destiny. Ninth is move your body, move your mind. Energy comes from action, not laziness. Your body is the engine of your success, and if you don't fuel it with movement, it will rust in weakness. Laziness is a disease and movement is the cure. The moment you wake up, your body is either preparing for action or falling deeper into stagnation. If you start your morning with stillness, sluggishness, and hesitation, your entire day will follow that pattern. But if you command your body to move, to exercise, stretch, and activate, you generate unstoppable energy that carries you through every challenge. Energy is not given, it is created. And you create it by moving. Look at the most successful individuals on the planet. They don't wake up and lie around waiting for motivation. They get up and push their bodies into motion. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson starts his day in the gym before the sun rises. Why? Because movement builds discipline. Because when you push your body, you push your mind. When you overcome physical resistance, you develop the mental toughness to overcome anything in life. Winners understand that their body is not separate from their mind, it is the foundation of their power. Exercise is not just about fitness, it is about dominance. When you train in the morning, you're not just building muscle, you're building resilience, confidence, and a warrior's mentality. A weak body creates a weak mind, and a weak mind creates a weak life. But when you move, when you break a sweat, when you push through fatigue, you tell your brain, I am in control. You show yourself that you are stronger than your excuses, more powerful than your laziness. The body that moves is the body that wins. The difference between a productive day and a wasted one often comes down to the first action you take. Will you stay in bed, letting fatigue and weakness dictate your life? Or will you rise, stretch, run, lift, and unleash the energy within you? The world belongs to those who are ready for battle, not those who sit on the sidelines waiting to feel like it. Feelings don't create success, movement does. So make your choice. Will you let your body sit in weakness, or will you move and claim your strength? Will you allow laziness to steal your energy, or will you train yourself to be unstoppable? Get up, move. Take action, because every step, every push-up, every drop of sweat is proof that you are stronger than your limits. Move your body, and your mind will follow. Move your mind, and the world will follow you. 10th is join the 5 a.m. Club. Master your mornings. Master your life. Greatness does not happen by accident. It is built in the silent hours when the world is still asleep. The most successful people on this planet have one thing in common. They wake up before everyone else. They understand that the early morning hours are sacred, free from distractions, full of potential. This is where champions are made, where billionaires plan their empires, where legends build themselves in silence. If you want to dominate your life, you must first dominate your mornings. When you wake up at 5 a.m., you give yourself something priceless: time. Time to grow, time to plan, time to separate yourself from the weak and the average. While others are sleeping, you are working, strategizing, and preparing for victory. Winners do not wake up late and expect to conquer the world. They rise before the sun, sharpen their minds, train their bodies, and set their intentions for the day ahead. They move with purpose while the rest of the world lags behind. Robin Sharma, the mastermind behind the 5 a.m. Club, revealed a simple but powerful truth. If you own your morning, you own your day. Why? Because early hours are the most powerful. No distractions, no interruptions, just you, your ambition, and the discipline to push forward. The first few hours of the day define your success. If you waste them, you waste your future. If you use them wisely, you build a life that others can only dream of. But waking up early is not just about getting out of bed, it is about what you do with those hours. Train your mind, train your body, train your spirit, read, meditate, set your goals, move with urgency. Every successful person you admire follows this principle. Jeff Bezos, Oprah Winfrey, Elon Musk, Tim Cook, all of them wake up early and attack their goals before the world catches up. This is not a coincidence. It is a strategy for success. So ask yourself, do you want to live like everyone else or do you want to rise above? The choice is yours. If you want to be ordinary, sleep in, waste your mornings, and keep making excuses. But if you want to be great, wake up before the world and take control of your destiny. Join the 5 a.m. Club. Master your mornings, and you will master your life. Greatness is not given, it is earned. The world belongs to those who rise before the sun and take control of their destiny. The question is, will you be the person who wakes up and fights for their dreams? Or will you be the person who sleeps through them? The choice is yours.